Hi guys, welcome back to our YouTube channel. Yeah, so let's get straight into the video. This is what we'll be having fundamentally for the week. These are fundamentals for the week. So let's see what we have on the chart. And thank you guys for tuning in. Thank you for your subscribe, your comments, and the likes. So let's go. As you can see on the weekly time frame, we closed bullish for last week. Yeah, markets closed bullish for last week, so we should be expecting to see more move to the upside. So now on the daily time frame. So on the daily time frame here, we could see that we have our support zone right there. Then that is also a resistance zone that has been broken. So we expect the market to come back to retest that zone before we continue moving to the upside. So now these are potential resistance level. We have one here that is a support before now resistance. So on the daily time frame here, we are still on the daily time frame. So now we have another zone here, which we are looking at. So that's another zone. So guys, please do it to like the video, subscribe, and let me know in the comments what I should improve on again. And then so we can all grow together. So now we move straight to the 4 hours time frame. So on the 4 hours time frame, we just refined our zones from the daily time frame, and then if there are zones on the 4 hours time frame, we call it draw them, just like the support zone that we'll have right here. As you can see, the market use that zone to act as a support before pushing to the upside. So that's for that. Now we include our rectangle too. This rectangle to make us understand that we don't just treat support and resistance levels as line, now that we treat them as zones, not line. So they are not just lines, but they are zones. Treat them as zones. So now we have our rectangle 2 there. Now what we are waiting out for on USD JPY is very simple. If you watched our last video, you know that we predicted this buy move, and the market came to our entry zone. So then gave us our confirmation on the lower time frame for the buys. So we've been anticipating this buy throughout last week, and then we were able to catch the buy moves. So now we are looking at buy continuation as well on the daily on USD JPY. Sorry, on USD JPY we are still much on the bullish side. We are still buy oriented on USD JPY. So now I'm expecting the markets to, as always, retest the zone. Once market breakout of a resistance, is always better to wait for the retest before we continue the buy. Now let's readjust this zone to the 154,450 here, because I like using round numbers now, because I've noticed that markets always respect round numbers on these currency pairs. So now what will I be looking at for? Let's go straight and see what we are expecting. And as you can see, that's also close to the 153 level, which is a strong psychological level. So I'll be waiting for the markets to come and give me this double bottom pattern, which is the W pattern. Then let's see what the Fibonacci gives us. So if we put our fib, we could see, okay, yeah, that's the golden zone, which makes it very strong zone. Yeah, because we have our golden zone there. Remember, the golden zone is between the 50 and the 61.8 percentage level on the fib, which is what we have. And then our 1:5 target is set. So what we'll be waiting for is for the markets to come down to that zone and then give us an entry. But then if the market decides to push up from there, remember, we don't hold the market. We don't predict, like I said in my last video, I don't predict the market here. What I do is that I react to whatever it is that the market is doing. So the market will decide to, push or break above this our resistance level. Then we'll wait for our confirmation entries on the lower time frame for us to get in. But I'm more certain, or rather, I would prefer if the market could come down, give me this retest here around the golden percent level before I enter. As you can see, this is not just something that happened in the bullish one, also in the bearish market. You could see first up, market came down, gave me the second top, which is the M pattern. So when it's happening in a support level, it is known as W pattern, and when it is happening in a resistance level, it is known as the M pattern. So this is what I'll be looking at for this week on USD JPY. So guys, this is what I have on USD JPY. Let's see. Yeah, so let's see what we have for GBP USD. Thanks guys for your comments, likes and support on our previous video. So this is our second YouTube video that will be dropping. So I pray and hope I am able to stay consistent in dropping weekly videos. This is just to show my focus for the week. Also, if you want to know how I trade, you want to follow my trade for free. Yeah, I have a Telegram channel which is free of charge. I don't charge you anything. Just come join. I also have a discussion group as well that you can join, and then so guys, let's go on the monthly time frame. How did we close monthly? Bearish. Weekly, bearish. As you can see, the trend was initially bullish, but then market structure shows us that the trend is about to change, and we could see this some people call it diagonal resistance level. Yeah, diagonal resistance that has been broken. So the diagonal resistance has been broken, and then this is what the market is doing right away. So now let's continue with the analysis. So on the daily time frame, I could see a support around this level. So there's a support around here that has been broken, and it seems the market has tested already. Let me rearrange it. Like I said, whenever I draw a zone on the daily time frame, I restructure my zones on the 1 hour time frame, on the 4 hours time frame. Yeah, I align the zone on the 1 hour time frame. So let's see, this is what we have for GBP USD. There's a zone there, but I would just prefer we use the zone above, the daily time frame zone above. So now this is our recent support and resistance level, or rather the current range in which the market is. So the market is trading currently within this range as at the time of this video, which is on Monday, November 3rd. So the market is currently at that zone. So now this is my target on the weekly time frame. Whenever I draw a zone on the weekly time frame, I align the zone on the daily time frame. And whenever I draw a zone from the daily time frame, I align the zone on the 4 hours time frame. So that's how I do my analysis over here. And as you can see, this zone here now, the daily time frame is close to psychological level 1.300, which is a potential target for the market. So now this is what I have here. This is my range. This is my range. So we have markets does this, come back, retest, come back again, give me my M pattern and drop. I should be doing this on the 1 hour time frame. So on the 1 hour time frame, this is what I'm looking at for the M pattern. So if the market can give me the M pattern here, I go in, or the market decides to push up a bit, no problem. It gives me my confirmation, then I'm in for the trade. Mind you, the market can decide to push up. Yes, retest that zone before dropping. It's not a problem. Remember, we don't predict, we react. So we are going to be reacting to whatever it is the market does around this zone, and we don't just react from anywhere, we react from a zone. So this is what we'll be looking at for this week. So this is what we have on GBP USD and on USD JPY. So thank you guys, for the likes, the support, and everything. Thank you for watching. See you in the next one. Thank you guys.